Hey there, it's the level designer, and my name's Jeremy, and I'm here with my next video for Blocktober, and I've been working on this level within Unreal Engine 5 using the Lyra starter pack. And for those who are not familiar with that, it's just a kind of a pack that Epic Games created that allows you to make third-person shooter games. So I've been working on this level of kind of trying to make it a cyberpunk level, so to speak. So kind of trying to keep with that theme. So let's jump in and get started. And one of the first things that I want to do, that I need to try to remember, is to select the object that I want to work on. And then if I go into the modeling tools, then you have all of the tools available to you on the side here. I'm gonna just make sure my phone is on silent just so it doesn't go off in the middle of this video. But yeah, I'm gonna go in and hit cube grab, and then that will again allow us to extrude and extrude, if that's the word for it, blocks using Q and E. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just kind of go back to normal on that. Kind of the last time that we were working on this, I started working on this kind of alleyway area as a means to expand on the level. And kind of what I'm planning on doing is maybe not expanding this out too much, but I want to end up putting this somewhere over here, so I'll need to create several areas where I can access the point there, and then also try to make an area where some of the team can possibly spawn in. So that's another kind of big area for me to focus at, and then also kind of do the same on this side, where you know, we can add a lot more verticality to the level, considering that this is going to be something that's based on a cyberpunk setting. You know, we want to have kind of things stacked on top of one another, because it's kind of a central theme to more cyberpunk settings, where you know, the people that lived in these areas kept building kind of on top of you know, existing structures. So that's something that we can really play around with, and I kind of like this kind of idea of having, you know, this area down here, and then maybe there's another club here. But that's what I'm gonna kind of start on. Is I'm just gonna go ahead and I'll close this down a bit. I might even add in kind of some pillars here, so it's not too bad. And I might even go into corner mode and just kind of play around with some of these angles a bit, try to make things look not as square. So I think that's a good start. I don't want to do that. And then we have this club. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to end up connecting this up here. So what I'm thinking is... that's not what I want to do. I'm thinking about just expanding this a bit. So what this is going to end up being is maybe just a little room. And with that in mind, we can actually take out some of this. Maybe... well, that's kind of not a good spot. So instead of doing it there, because I want to have it kind of But I want it kind of in a spot that's kind of not as accessible, I guess, if that's the way that you want to say it. What I'm going to try to do, though, is maybe I can so that's going to be the same level. So let me just get rid of this down here. I'm going to go ahead, though, and are these blocks? Wait, what? I don't know. Out of that for now, that's gonna be pretty similar though. But what I want to try to do is I want to try to create just a good staircase or something. So what I'm gonna do is add maybe that. And then I'm gonna add in I just kind of want to get a sense of what everything can kind of be like size-wise. No, I don't want you to so yeah, I just feel like this is kind of I should push this back as much as possible. Again, we can always kind of play around and fix certain aspects of a level, so we can actually just close that out like that. Of course, we have to be mindful of this here. I'm thinking about I'm thinking about just moving this, though, honestly. Maybe just to 2. And it just seems kind of steep, too. I don't think this is going to work. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could test it out more and see, but I'm not so sure this is going to work out. And I'm thinking about just moving this kind of bar over. So right now it's just at like 2, but if we maybe place it over here so we could actually have the same bar go out that way. Let's see, what was this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could actually have it go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And this is, yeah, I mean, this is basically the same bar. I'm just gonna move it over. Okay, I might have to just select that. Okay. But this is kind of the great thing that I like about this block tool, is we can really just iterate our very basic layout shapes, especially just squares, super fast. And yeah, I mean, it doesn't really take much effort in order to do that. We just need to, you know, have a plan in place. So I'm going to do 2 there. I'm going to do 2 there and then 2 there. I apologize if I'm sniffling. You know, it's allergy season, so that's always fun. Alright, so we have kind of the same bar going, just moved around a bit. But what I like about this is that it leaves much more room for this kind of side room that I'm trying to build. So I think it all works out in the end. I'm gonna do a little bit more work to this though. Actually, and again, we can go back and like just change all of this too. So, I mean, we could even just go back to this wall and just match it up, really. I really don't see why we have so much room down here that we could really do whatever. The only thing I'm not a huge fan of, though, honestly, is just this square here, which is just a part of the main block here, which, you know, we could probably just, I don't know if we could select that as a side or not. Let me hit complete. Remember to hit complete, because last time I made a video, when I came home yesterday and I decided to make a video, I did a whole bunch of work and I didn't hit complete. And it just totally just did not save any of my progress. And that was very unfortunate. But I'm going to go, I'm going to select this. I'm going to go into poly edit. I don't think I can, yeah, I can't edit the shape. So I'm just going to hit cancel. Select this shape again. I always like to kind of back out and just make sure that everything that I want selected, which is just this giant shape, has like a yellow highlight around it. And then I'll just go back into the same tool and just go back into these lockout things. And we can even, I mean, we could keep this too. I don't really think that that's a bad deal. The only thing though that I want to try to redo is just the slope of that. I'm not a huge fan of it. And I think we could really work to improve it. Of course, the same could probably be said about that. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just make a divide wall here. I don't know if I'm gonna... I'm not thinking of enclosing this into like a separate room, but definitely thinking about yeah, I don't know, I might even do that, and then what we could do now, do I even want to expand this out even more? Again, we still have a good amount of we have a good amount of space down here now since I moved everything, so it might not hurt to just play around with the things, but I will say that that looks much better as far as the like the slope goes. So I'm gonna go hit done. I'm gonna go and hit corner mode, and I'm just gonna slope all of this down. It does kind of hit the wall, so I mean, what we could do technically is we could just click done. I could go to the very edge of this, or we don't even have to do all of that. We could just select this, have that come out. Alright, for this wall, we could just have it come out like that, and yeah. We can actually add in some more division to this. So it's a little bit more out of the way, but I don't think this is bad for a you know, kind of a basic area for a bar. This we might need to watch out for. So you can see we have this staircase going, and the thing that I am not sure is going to work about this is that this just seems to be like, I don't know. I just don't think it's going to work. Let's just try this and see if that works. And why I was doing that is because this is kind of iffy. So, I mean, you don't want to walk down here and like bump your head on this top edge. So it's just something to kind of think about. We could probably play around with that a bit. We could probably even use the corner tool. If it's going to work like this. Yeah, we can actually do that. That actually doesn't look too bad. So if we hit done, and then we could just hit this and just close this up. Nice. I could actually add this maybe as a capture point. So I'm gonna hit complete so it saves everything. Just go down here just to make sure. Yep. And then we have just different, we have like 3 different ways to get down here, which is really nice. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move this point down to the bar area. And that could be a centralized spot where the players will need to, whoa. I would press F, and F should kind of give us the means to zoom into something. So the challenge with this is we want to, again, resize this area so we can have a bigger area. And from what I remember, we have to go down to the details panel here for the control volume. And then we go into the area scale. And this is where we can edit. So for X, and we can just type in some values just to see what it's gonna look like. So go to that. That's gonna be 400. So I think that's gonna be a little bit too much. So let me see. Maybe 360. Okay, I do like that a little bit more better. Let me try 340. Okay, I do like 340 a bit. Maybe have it to that wall up to there. I think that's good. And then we want to follow, I want to say, the y-axis. So again, let's just type out a number and just see what this is going to look like. So we have 200 here, which is pretty good. I'm going to move this up to 270 and just see what that looks like. Okay, and we can kind of move this around. Just get a good sense of everything. Okay, I think that's in the right direction, but I'm gonna shorten this a bit more to 250. Okay. 250 is maybe a bit small, so I'm gonna do 260. Again, just trying to figure out that balance, iterate on the values, and make sure that things look good. I'm actually quite happy with that, actually. And of course the light, we could actually probably point light, intensity. We could probably just, maybe not, source length. Oh. Huh, that's interesting. I have the intensity, but I don't know, it's kind of interesting. Okay, so we have that going. So I'm just gonna go ahead and save this, and I'm just going to play test this and just make sure that all the spacing and stuff is correct. So I'm gonna go down and play this. Man. So we have that guy going to the middle there. And we have these guys going down here to the club, which is good. So yeah, I mean this, actually I really like the look of this. Makes the map a little bit more bigger. So that's good. Yeah, that is rough. That is definitely rough. So, it seems like they're capping that. So, you know, we'll want to add in some cover and stuff, especially since we've made that kind of underground bar a cap area. I'm gonna... Oh, that's nice. Whew. That is mwah, chef's kiss. I love that. Let me go here. And like, again, the light, you can tell what the light is. You can tell where everything's at. And I like this wide open space. We could really add in a bunch of small detail in that kind of hallway. Oh, did I kill somebody? I think I did. Oh my gosh. I get healed real fast. Nope. But they are definitely winning. What I could do now is get this health. I could wait for this health. I need to add more health though. I think that guy grabbed it. It keeps resetting every time you go over it. Oh shoot. Wow. So I'm gonna try to walk a little bit more in this area. It seems like they're gonna win anyway, which is fine. I'm really happy with this. I'm really happy with the bar area. We just need to add in some more stuff. So one of the things I want to do is I want to add cover, especially like in this area. So I'm going to select this, and then I'm going to go and click on my cube tool, and then I'm just going to add in just some blocks here and there. Maybe add in some higher areas of cover. I don't know, that could act as some sort. Actually, I kind of like this idea, or maybe it. Yeah, I actually really like that. Or it kind of, you know, has this kind of loading dock kind of design to it. That's actually kind of interesting. We just want to make sure that this space isn't too cumbersome to navigate. So I think just adding a good amount of you know, cover lines and whatnot is not a bad idea. Of course, it might not even be a bad idea to add some to these as well. Something a little bit more simple. Add in some just some stuff in here just to make it a little bit stand out. I'll add some maybe like support pillars here. Of course, we want to make sure that everything makes sense. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. We could do different little things here and there. Another thing that I want to try to do is add in some cover down here. So, and that might not be a bad idea to in some areas. Actually, create that. Hit done. I'm gonna hit complete, and I'm going to add in some pickups. But one of the first things I want to do is I want to try to manipulate some stuff real fast. So with this health, it goes for, it activates in 10 seconds. So this one I'm going to change from 25 to 15. And then, I don't really know. Input disabled. Vector can be damaged. Can it? I don't know if we want to damage it. Hello. Text to input. I don't know. So yeah, what we'll do is we will copy this item. Whoa. Nope. Not what I want to do. I'll actually put this down here. So the thing is, we want to choose the right spot for this. So I'm thinking what we could do is just put it to the side here. also get a few of these as well. And then I will copy. Ooh. And what we could do is, instead of having the health right next to that, we could actually have the health maybe up here. So there's a reason to come up here instead of just, you know, there not being a reason, I guess. And we could do the same thing with the gun. Just give players a reason to explore a bit in your map, especially on a multiplayer game mode like this. You don't want to stray the player too far away from like your initial goal points, but maybe having an area like this where you could access it, and then maybe you have another shortcut down here wouldn't be such a bad idea. But we just have to first create that area, and yeah, and just test it and see how it works. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm going to try to select some ways in order for you to get in here. So one of the first ways that I think would be kind of a neat idea is I'm gonna go ahead and just to make sure that this whole thing is selected, I'm gonna go to my cube grab thing, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and let's do 5 squares. Let's just do that. And then what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go ahead and hit corner mode, and I'm just gonna select that, and then I'm going to select that. There's a few things that we could actually do here. So I'm gonna hit complete, and one of the things I want to see is can we jump over this? And if it's kind of hard for us to jump over it, or even if we can, is it better to maybe have just like a set path over here? I'm gonna make this just a jumpable thing because I just feel like players might not have such a hard time jumping over that, and it shouldn't be too hard to do. But again, that's something that we want to just test. So I'm gonna go ahead and play a match. I'm not gonna play a full match. I'm just gonna see if I can jump over it. So we'll just capture this point right now. So here we go. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna jump. Yeah. I don't think that should be changed hardly at all. Okay, so I think that works. So another thing that I want to add is we have in this you know, blueprint folder is we actually have some launcher pads. So these launcher pads would be really good to put in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to just kind of get an area that we can put in. So this would be kind of hard to do, I think, because we have the street kind of in the way. So I'm wondering if I'm gonna move this over. I'm gonna go into here, and then I'm just going to grab a section of the wall. I don't know how this is gonna work. Actually, Actually, I don't think we put it in here. I think what we do is we put it in here. So, we're gonna actually just make a giant kind of just area. It's not gonna be super expansive, I don't think. I just want to have a good area for a jump pad. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna hit complete, and that should actually take us all the way up there. So I'm gonna go ahead and we have like just a normal launcher, a push launcher, a launcher up, and a teleport. Actually, what I'm gonna do for just testing purposes, just to kind of get a good idea of what each one does, I'm just gonna put all of these different launchers in here. And then we also have like a teleport one. Facing cylinder unit. I don't really know what that is, but this teleport one is actually kind of cool. I'd actually would kind of like to implement this. Maybe, I don't know. But let's start with these three and just see like what the deal of all of these are. So I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna save. Yeah, I also saved that. And I'm just gonna test these out and just see what they do. So again, we might have to wait a bit. Let me pick up this weapon. I really just want to test the launchers here, just so I know what they do. So I have this launcher. Doesn't do anything. It's an up one. That pushes you. Okay, I was just trying to figure out what each one was. That's an up launcher, but that doesn't really take me too high, so I feel like I need to really white glow up override. I really feel like I need to just up this a lot. So I'm gonna try that, and then this one up override. Let's try 5. And I really don't like what. Collision launcher. Do not activate on full entry. Collision. Yeah, I really don't know. I mean, maybe this is just a general launcher that you can actually, you know, customize, but maybe there's a lot more to it. And these are just kind of these pre-made launchers. That's what I'm guessing. But I updated those, so let me actually try to use those launchers again. Hopefully there's no bad guys up here. That would not be fun. Okay, so that's... Oh my god. Okay, so that is that. Way too high. Wow. Okay. Again, this doesn't do anything, but That just boosh. Like, I feel like that's probably the one that we want. That just kind of does it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just delete these two. This one I'm really going to maybe keep at 3 for now, but I'm gonna have this go down to where we were gonna have that little rune. So let me. And we might even want to have it stay at 5 too, because we want to have this kind of be an instant thing where if you do jump on this, you are going to go flying. But that's just something that we want to keep in mind. So let me go ahead, and we have that now. So let me go ahead and select the shape again. And then I'm just going to cut in a small hole. Right there. Oh, I might even do is just do that maybe. Okay. And then I'm gonna hit complete. And then I'm just gonna move these around again, just so they're not like super like right there, but they help if you need them. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna test this level one more time, and then yeah, just kind of go from there. So what we have here is we have the ability to jump across there, which is fine. Let me see if I can just come down there. Okay, and then if we go, whoo, that's perfect. I actually really like that. Okay, so we have a way to get in there, and whoa. Whew, that was a nice shot. I'm just such a huge fan of this pack. I am very impressed by it. Oh. Dang, he got that health bar. That health pack or whatever. Okay. So we got that going. We could actually pick up this whipping now. I think they're gonna win though. I might be running out of ammo soon. Yeah, I think I ran out. Just maybe get this shotgun. Oh, that's no good. Oh, jeez. Well, that was a turnaround. That was definitely teamwork. Again, we can also just jump across here. Oh, I missed my jump, but we can go down here. Use the staircase. And we won. So that was a fun game. But yeah, I'm really liking this area. I think that this is really just a so much better area now to incorporate gameplay in. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching. This has been a really fun episode, and if you have any questions or comments, please make a comment down below. I'm very open to engaging with anyone in conversation, and if you want to see more video updates, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So I want to thank everybody for watching. I'm kind of getting out of breath now, but I want to thank everybody for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow with my next Blocktober video. So I will see you guys later. Bye.